Hello everyone. I want to start by addressing the province's decision this week for Windsor and Essex County. Premier Ford announced that Windsor and municipalities in Essex County, with the exception of Leamington and Kingsville, moved to Stage 2 for the provincial reopening framework effective yesterday. The Premier also outlined a three-point plan developed to address the positive cases in Essex County farm workers. This plan was put together by the Health Ministry, the Ontario Chief Medical Officer of Health, and our Regional Medical Officer of Health, Dr. Ahmed. The increasing positive cases in local farm workers and how to assist our region has been in discussion for well over a week. The announcement on Wednesday was the direct result of conversations with the Health Unit, local leaders, Ontario Chief Medical Officer of Health, the Health Minister, and the Premier himself. I myself have spent hours in discussions with provincial and federal representatives to address these challenges, and I am pleased this week's outcome. I commend the Windsor-Essex County Health Unit for their continued dedication and effort to all residents and businesses in our region. I also want to repeat the words of the Premier and Minister of Labour from Wednesday. I quote, our migrant farm workers in Leamington and Kingsville are members of our province and our community, and I am saddened by the negative comments made about the farm workers, the farmers, and the health unit. As I have said all along, we are all in this together, and pointing fingers and laying blame helps no one. Please remember that the migrant farm workers have left their families and their homes to work in our country, with our farmers to ensure food is on our tables. Let's keep their well-being in mind as we go forward. None of us asked to be in this situation, and we're all working together to help our businesses and workers regardless of where they live or work. Earlier this week, I was advised of an issue related to a healthcare worker being denied service at a local medical office. This is a difficult time for everyone. Right now, all businesses, including medical offices, face a challenge of serving their clients while ensuring public safety. In this particular case, the healthcare worker lives in Windsor and works in Detroit. Many businesses are not aware that frontline health workers who cross the border daily are exempt from the COVID-19 screening process. I have been assured the matter has been addressed, and I am hopeful denial of service to an essential worker will not happen again in another business. For our local business owners, if you are unsure of the regulations and guidelines put in place for the pandemic, please reach out to the Windsor-Essex County Health Unit for clarification, guidance, and providing your services safely. It has been a long 4 months, and we must continue to be vigilant against the spread of this virus. We're all weary of the ongoing closures, restrictions, and uncertainty. We must continue to work together as a community and a region as we move forward. We can take some comfort in the lower numbers of new cases in virtually every area of the province and the country. In advance of the decision by the province to move to Stage 2, administration has been working on plans for Tecumseh and what happens next. At Tuesday's council meeting, council approved the establishment of temporary patios to help the economic recovery within our local hospitality industry. Many local businesses in the hospitality sector have been looking at either extending their existing patios or temporarily establishing new patio space to welcome back and safely service patrons for food and beverage. To help our local businesses, administration developed the temporary outdoor patio guidelines to assist the business owners to extend existing or establish new temporary patios on private or public property while focusing on maintaining public health and safety. An application form has been placed on our website with full details on how to apply under this program. Businesses wishing to add temporary patios on their property or on municipal property are encouraged to apply and reach out to the town if they have any questions or need help. The other pandemic-related decision at Council Tuesday was the cancellation of recreational day programs and the use of the leisure pool. Under the provincial government's Stage 2 framework, day camps and pool occupancy would be greatly reduced for public safety. Normally, our summer day camps have up to 70 children per day. This year, we would have had to limit that to 16 participants. Similarly, for the leisure pool, swimming occupancy would have been reduced by 75%. Revenues from both of these offerings would not cover the costs of the activities, the salary of lifeguards, and pool maintenance costs. We continue to address the services and facilities as we move forward in the provincial reopening plan. Further information will be shared on our website and with the media as we go forward. Some welcome news from Tuesday's council meeting for residents on a number of streets in town who will see road paving completed this year. Under the 2020 asphalt paving program, council approved a tender award for repaving of all of Beach Grove Road, Papineau Court, Odessa Drive, Wellwood Court, and Fowlthorpe Court in Ward 2, and parts of Pentilly Road, St. Thomas Street, Shields Street, and Shawnee Road. Tomorrow is Miracle Day in Windsor, Essex, and I want to extend my thanks and praise to the people of Tecumseh. This community has pulled together for this event with over 700 volunteers set to collect donations throughout the town tomorrow. If you are making a donation, please place it on your front porch or in the lobby of your building. And if you are in an apartment, do that before noon, and volunteers will collect the items between noon and 4 p.m. There are also 2 donation centers, the Tecumseh Arena on McNorton Street or Fire Hall number 2 on Walker Road in Oldcastle. You may drop off your donations in the designated area outside these buildings, and they will be collected by volunteers. This commitment to community is one of the things I talk about when I'm outside of Tecumseh at events. This town constantly steps up when called upon and lends support to others. Give yourselves a pat on the back, Tecumseh. I'm so proud of you. Finally, next Wednesday is Canada Day. And while we are not holding our traditional Canada Day at Lakewood Park, we are partnering with Heritage Canada to deliver a virtual celebration that will be shared coast to coast to coast. Residents are encouraged to visit the dedicated webpage on our website to view virtual celebrations, download activities, and experience inspiring, touching, and captivating moments across the county. Tecumseh is currently running a coloring contest which can be found on our Canada Day page, where you can enter to win a $25 recreation gift certificate. Entries will be displayed at Lakewood Park for all residents and users of the park to see. We're also asking everyone to sing the national anthem on their front porches, lawns, and driveways around town on July 1st at 7 p.m. I'll be dusting off my singing voice to sing O Canada myself that night, so I hope to hear you too. I'll leave you this week with a heartfelt Happy Canada Day to all. Let's celebrate safely, and I will be taking a break from my weekly video next week. But we'll be back to speak to you on July 10th, and I hope you will join me again. Have a great weekend, and once again, Happy Canada Day.